made, well, they're way too strong. But ain't nobody saying sorry. The speaker's so blown, no one knows what it is. But we keep it on repeat cause we don't want it to end. We got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives. And the rest of tonight for whatever feels right. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back just shaking our heads. But right now we're too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our way, just acting our age.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. We have a couple of confident teams coming into today's game. Both walked off the field with victories last time out. It's the Vikings going up against the Bears. So let's send you up to Chicago, and we'll say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Let's go! Play!
Now the Georgia center man, this is Jarek McKinnon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Time to feature the offensive starters and to give some love to the tight end, Kyle Rudolph.
He's been to the Pro Bowl already, battled a few injuries, but he's back and better than ever. Has added a little yoga to his regimen in order to make him more nimble. That makes it that much harder for the defenders to catch him.
Second down, Bridgewater. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Pernell McPhee's a strong run-stuffing outside linebacker who's beginning to blossom as a pass rusher.
Bridgewater off the play fake to McKinnon. Got a man, it's late. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
For second down, throw for the heavy rush, and down he goes. And now Bridgewater is still down. Looks like he was shaken up there. He gets attempted to. We'll step aside. So Bridgewater forced to the sideline.
Look at 56!
Detroit! The veteran Sean Hill. There's McKinnon. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a large yardage possibility?
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
From the gun, it's Cutler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On second down, Cutler finding time. He's going to go for a big play downfield. The tight end, Tony Moeaki, the intended target, and it's third down. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
Here's a screen to Powell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And out now come the Vikings. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
No. Check,
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up.
All right, now,
look at 56. Give them a little bit of rest.
Time for them to give him a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Here's Hill now on second down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands. Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief no doubt on offense. That fell harmlessly to the ground. He's got time. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run. The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they timed it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot it.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not throwing 3 yards in the contest football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56. All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
Trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps. It cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Over! Here we go now.
Play action. It's Hill. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the
Watch it now, Marty!
that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here we go now.
Third and long. It's Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
This will be fielded at the 17. Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at it, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Now Cutler to throw on second down. Caught here left side by Brett. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
Now it's Cutler. He completes it to Boyd. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Gun!
Play action. Cutler. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Second and 10 now. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Brian Robinson able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does he do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Here comes Robbie Gould for the Bears field goal try. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left half. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah, that one definitely.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So yeah, there's always something positive to gain from it.
Back to throw, Hill. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Leopard!
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
The Bears are putting next to the defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. And he's able to find Jennings. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Watching now, Barney!
On first down, Hill. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
First set of downs here.
Here we go now.
McKinnon. And caught it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring positions. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. To throw on second down is Hill. The left side caught by Diggs. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock the defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards the victory.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Now McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
And there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Beating the play clock is Hill. Surveying the field. And this is going to be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's 4th down. So off is Bridgewater, on the kicker Blair Walsh. 4th down. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Onto the field now come the Bears. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now.
Right. Down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. That was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for, when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
Right. Easy.
And the D-line pushing together must be expecting the run. Throw. He rifles him. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
All right, here we go.
They run it with McDaniel. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free down the field for conversion.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
You have to love and admire the effort because he almost broke free in the backfield, but you also have to love and admire what the defense did. Swung the play and made sure he couldn't get anywhere, a loss of yardage.
That is caught, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs, his second touchdown on the season, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block and you've got to go to the right point, that didn't happen, ran into the kicker, the penalty flag had to come out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But their hope is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Second down following the run.
On it, 180. 180.
Second down, Cutler trying to lay one up deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Here's a screen to Powell. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw, Cutler. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. But now the passing game here in the second quarter is starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Cutler to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout and your player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the red zone now, here's Cutler on first down. Dumps off to Powell. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On second down, here's Cutler. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in the running back route.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Today, 180. Today.
He's going to keep it. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And now out comes Minnesota. And that recipe on the last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and others.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. They come out here in the from his goal line here. Hill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Toss play to McKinney. And a nifty little and now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
From this vantage point, that seemed like a pretty dangerous call, running a toss that close to your own goal line. I think what they were hoping is that they were going to get some pressure from the defensive front and maybe beat them to the corner and then turn upfield with a lot of yardage to run.
And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night, and he fields it cleanly. Takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the rookie Kentrell Others. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Hurry up, here we go.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense.
Patriots!
Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's Hill. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And now a first down following that long gain. On the toss, it's McKinnon. And some room to work. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And that leads to a Minnesota first down.
Really strong, effective run there out of a power set or a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game,
Check.
and that's
Patriot,
tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to spot that lineup coming into the game
here we go.
early
Green,
so they can get the
39.
proper defensive
Green,
personnel on the
39.
field. That's why the coordinator is relying on some of the assistants to tell him what offensive personnel is hitting the field so he can adjust accordingly. They weren't able to stop him on that run.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Detroit! Back! Here we go! No, check! Patriot!
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown.
There we go.
Kyle Rudolph as time expires in the first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. On the return, this is Jaquiz Rogers. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Going for his line back, and he's got him complete. So now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Watch tight! Tight end right!
They come out down the eye. On the ground, Rodgers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you also control the game.
He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And 4th down coming up.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. This is away and a very good kick. Angled for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. At the off-road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here to destroy any points. They'll look to add that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
4 down, 4 down.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Time running out here on the play clock. Play action. It's Hill. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards of the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Check. 4 down. All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Mike's 50.
The play clock's running down. Handoff as they run the counter play. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
His throw incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it's 3rd down. Faces a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left. Now they'll run it on the toss. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
The beauty of running a toss play to the wide side of the field, in this case to the left side, is to give your runner more options. Where do you find the place to turn the ball upfield and gain the yardage you want? Against this defense, though, there was no place to turn the ball upfield. They end up losing yardage.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
They got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up? And a loose football. Wilson snags it left side. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Back out of there, Philly. Here we go. Now let's go.
From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Detroit!
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Off the flag. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Greg Hardy in there to drop it for a 40-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you're talking about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. The way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Rodgers on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what are you, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this drive.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just can't use it. Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a pickup.
He completes it to Boyd, and he's brought down. And give him 15 more, and it's another first down. Down to the 32.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On 2nd down, Cutler. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Got his left. Got his left.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right, that is a surprise that this will come up short.
No gain on the play, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wondered if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here again is much running room, if any at all. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on third down. Throwing on third down. Hill. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
All right, here we go.
Hill on first down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches.
All right, here we go.
Right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back and how they'll play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
All right, here we go. No. Over.
To the air again. Hill. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. Rodgers on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll need to take over again. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. It's not something to panic about, I don't believe. I can't help it. When I see Jay Cutler throw the football and throw one like that with a big completion, I can't help but be impressed.
His arm strength, such an asset.
It really is because it gets him in trouble sometimes, but I think it gets him out of trouble more often than that. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Cutler to throw on second down. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, here's Cutler on first down. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Tight end left. We got 4.
Throwing again, it's Cutler. And his pass incomplete. He was looking for Jaquiz Rodgers there, and it's third and short.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
They come out with one back and three tight ends. They'll look to power it home with Whitlock, the fullback. There will be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy holding the ball.
2nd down, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears cut into that lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again. And how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score.
Get out! 180!
They're trying to power it home with Whitlock, the fullback. But he will not make it into the end zone. He stops short. And that might spell an end to their chances as this stays a 3-score game. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 2nd down, here's Hill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him puts him down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there. And it's 4th down. Here's Jeff Locke now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Cutler looking to throw. Over the middle here to Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon, that soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards. We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Well, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. 2nd and 10 now. It's Cutler. And incomplete there. A nice hit jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's not
and he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
40, switch.
On third down, Cutler. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding the way to catch some traffic for a key first down.
Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflated. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, it's Cutler. They're able to locate Wilson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Time right. Hey, boys, got 4 down. Now let's go.
Hill on first down. Incomplete. He was looking for Matt Asiata there out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Here we go now. On 2nd and 10, Hill. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That one was well done. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
We've got a 3rd and 11.
Time right. 4 down. Check. Now let's go. Leopard.
Off of play action. Hill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones that are in the NFL nowadays.
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jaquiz Rodgers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Hey, he's crashing. He's checking crash. Under. Check 52.
Carry now for Rodgers. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it. That would be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact, and try and get his arms out of the sky.
Left side caught by Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. They'll run it now. And the play goes nowhere. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense.
Here we go now.
To throw on 2nd down is Hill. And he fires one incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
When we see guys like that make that type of a catch, not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Four down. Check.
And they'll run it on the toss. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Detroit! All right, here we go. Green!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Set, blue, 99, Philly, here we go.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Here's Jeff Locke now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Here's Jeff Locke now. He's been terrific so far. How about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time. They feel good about themselves. They think their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. Back to throw. And we'll find his man on the outside. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning just right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field.
And the crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Vaughn. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
All right, here we go.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sideline. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out.
Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
We look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hey, watch the lane.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for the Vikings, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll return week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.